Hello and welcome to Boardgame TV. Today's Thursday and we're continuing with our Sentinels on the Multiverse playthrough. And we're playing with the third villain, or a third villain from the Rook City set, the Chairman. And he's going to be a little different, as all the Rook City ones are. So let's get into his bio real quick. It says Rook City inhabitants complain about terrible crime rates, but few are aware that a single organization led by a shouty figure known as the Chairman is responsible for the corruption of Rook City. The stories are largely unreliable, but in all of them the Chairman has held the reins of organized crime in Rook City for most of the last century. Criminologists theorize the Chairman must be a title passed down throughout the years. Tall tales are told of one man who has somehow survived for decades, controlling the streets since their very creation. But that is surely impossible. However, if such a man did exist, Rook City would be absolutely at his mercy, and the tales do not mention mercy. He's like the Kingpin, basically, is what he is. His nemesis is Mr. Fixer, this guy here. As you can see, he has 28 hit points. He has Strike. Mr. Fixer deals one target, one melee damage. But it's also got a Kung Fu type flair to it. And you'll see him in a second here. Now let's read Mr. Fixer's bio. The old mechanic who only answers to Slim used to run a martial arts school for kids in Rook City. Then about 30 years ago, a group of his students were gunned down by drug dealers for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Slim closed the school the next day. For years, Slim just ran his auto shop, fixing up cars without charging much at all. But with the pushers and dealers expanding their territories, threatening more people each day, Slim took to the streets, tools in hand. Taking the new name Mr. Fixer, he drew upon his martial arts expertise and his dauntless will to begin his personal war against crime in his neighborhood and eventually all of Rook City. He kind of like Shaft a little bit, but with a Kung Fu type thing. It's like one of those old 70s blaxploitation movies type thing. Yeah, that's his vibe he has going on with the Chairman. And you'll see in his deck he plays with tools and styles. It's Kung Fu styles. That's the way he plays. We also have the Wraith, who we just saw. We're going back to the original thing. She's going to help Mr. Fixer finally clean up and take down the Chairman in Rook City. Remember, this is her original card. Reduce the next damage that will be dealt to the Wraith by 2. We have Expatriate, who's the Punisher type, so it would make sense she would help them. And we're going to be using 4 heroes for this one. And she has a power play, load, play a card. But then we have a new hero we haven't seen yet, and this is his original card. It's Setback, and he has 31 hit points. And this is Risk, add 1 token to your unlucky pool. Play the top card of your deck. Now, he's from the Vengeance expansion, and he it's kind of like, I don't know, I guess the best way, if you ever heard of the superhero called Damage. I think he came around in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s. He was DC. He was a young guy who had superpowers, but he just broke everything around him because he couldn't control it and stuff like that. That's who he kind of reminds me of. And he plays differently. He puts tokens in his unlucky pool, and then it fills up, and either good or bad things can happen, and that's the way you play him. We're playing at the Temple of Zulong, since this is all a Kung Fu feel to it. Now let's take a look at the Chairman. Okay, as you can see, he only has 35 hit points, but as you can see, we have somebody here called the Operative, and she's like Elektra. She has 45 hit points. She's his personal bodyguard, basically, is what she is. He says the heroes cannot win the game. So as long as she is on this side right here, even if we were to beat him, which we can't right now, and I'll get to that in a second, we can't win the game. So we have to flip her. So before we even touch the Chairman, because the Chairman is immune to damage, okay? So even before we touch him, we have to beat her. When the Operative is destroyed, flip her character card, okay? Whenever a villain card is destroyed, the Operative deals the hero with the highest hit points 1 melee damage. At the end of the villain turn, reveal cards from the top of the villain deck until an underboss card is revealed. Put it into play, shuffle the rest of the cards back in the deck. Okay, so the chairman, he's got these thugs and underbosses and stuff like that. And that's his deck. And it says at the start of the game, put the chairman villain character card into play, master of the underworld side up, and the operative's character card into play, assassin side up. So it is something new. They had a master and a henchman, which is new. It hasn't been done yet. So here we go. Search the villain deck for all thug cards. I did. These are all thug cards. And put them in the trash. So we put them in the trash, shuffle the villain deck. The chairman is immune to damage at the start of the villain turn if there are at least 3 underbosses in the villain trash. Alright, so we got to beat underbosses. Flip the chairman's villain character card, and I'm sure these thugs will come out to play and stuff like that. So, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so, we're ready to go. Everybody's got their hit points and everything set up. And let me just do a few little things and we're good to go. Oh, by the way, she has 26, 29, 31, and 28. Okay, so let's see here. Alright, so at the start of the villain turn, there are at least 5 underbosses. There are not. And then we don't have any start here. So let's play a card. We have one shot. Play the top 2 cards of the environment deck. Rook City is mine. Alright. We're saying that he's been forced from Rook City and now he's at the temple. I built this city. Challenge me here and you will find I am not just a creator. The chairman, Rook City Renegades. Alright, let me put that there. Oh, that's right, I put that there. Okay, so let's play the top 2 cards of the environment deck, and we have a bunch of martial arts assassins. So this one came first, so let's see. Apprentice Poisoner. At the end of environment turn, this card deals with 3 non-environment targets with the lowest hit points, 1 toxic damage each. When this card is destroyed, it first deals each non-environment target 1 toxic damage. Okay. So let's put 3 on that one. And then we have this one. This is at the start of the environment turn, reveal the top card in the environment deck. If it's a target, discard it. Otherwise, put it into play. At the end of the environment turn, one player may either draw 3 cards or play 1 card. If no cards are drawn or played this way, destroy this card. Mysterious Ceremonies. Okay. Alright, so there we go. We played the environment deck. Okay. We got a lot to keep up with here. Okay, so that's just, alright. Then we have at the end of the villain turn, reveal cards from the top of the villain deck until an underboss card is revealed. Okay. Alright. And we shuffle them back into the deck. Alright, we have our underboss here. So let's shuffle this card back into the deck. Alright. Alright, we have the Broker. At the start of villain turn, play the top card of the villain deck. At the end of villain turn, search the villain trash for a card named Informant. Put it into play. Knowing is half of it, the other half is profit. Okay, let's see if the Informant is in the villain trash. Yeah, we got it. Here we go. See, these are in a chain. It says when a hero card is played, play the top card of the villain deck. Okay. So there we go. And we don't want to be doing that. So, alright, so it's Mr. Fixer's turn. Alright. And see, you can keep bringing him back in, so. Okay. Non-hero targets cannot do damage. You may not use powers, you may not draw cards. Start your turn, destroy this card. Okay, I'm not playing a card. That stinks too. And that's not going to be helpful. So we're going to have to play a card. Well, let me see what Wraith has. Shoot, Wraith doesn't have anything either. Well, yeah, okay. Alright, so we're not going to play a card with Mr. Fixer yet. We're just going to do his power. And we're going to do 1 target, 1 melee damage. So we're going to pop this target. Okay, and then we'll draw a card. Okay, it's Wraith's turn here. And we're going to play a card. Because we can't do damage without playing a card. Okay, so we're going to play this. Impromptu Invention, one shot. Draw a card. So we're going to draw a card. Search your deck for an equipment card and either put it into play or your hand. Okay. Okay, I found Razor Ordnance. We'll take that. Okay. And then it says you may play a card. Well, I'm only playing one card. Because now, when a hero card is played, we have to play the top card of the villain deck. And this is a one-shot. If the operative is active, she deals the hero target with the highest hit points 4 melee damage. Alright, that's going to be Setback. Okay. The chairman deals the hero target with the highest hit points 3 melee damage. That's going to be her now. Okay, that was a terrible card. But we've weathered that. Alright, so Wraith is now going to play a power, and we're going to do 3 projectile damage on this thug here and get this informant out. However, whenever a villain card is destroyed, the operative deals the hero with the highest hit points 1 melee damage. And that is now Mr. Fixer. However, Mr. Fixer will take 2 melee damage because he is their nemesis. Okay, and then Wraith will draw a card. Alright, it's Expatriate here. Let's see what we have. Okay. We're going to play Tactical Shotgun. We can deal 1 target 4 projectile damage. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to pop the broker and do 1 damage on the broker. And then we're going to draw a card. And now it's Setback's turn. Let's see what we can do. Okay. We want to get the underboss out. So Setback is going to have to hurt himself to do so, but that's fine. Okay. We have Reckless Rush. Alrighty, smelly and bitey, down we go. Setback deals 1 target 2 melee damage. Okay, so we took out the broker. Alright, another one is destroyed. So the hero with the highest hit points is now Setback. So he's going to take 1 damage. Then Setback deals himself 2 melee damage. Okay. Alright. Then add 2 tokens to your unlucky pool. Alright, we'll do that. We'll just use these little ones here. Alright. Then we're going to play a power. It says add 1 token to your unlucky pool. Okay. Play the top card of your deck. This could be either bad or good, but here we go. Alright. Remove 2 tokens. If you do, Setback regains 2 hit points. Okay. Alright. And then he'll draw a card. Alright, so it's the environment here. And this is at the start. Reveal the top card of the environment deck. If it is a target, discard it. Otherwise, put it into play. It is a target, so we discard it. Okay. At the end environment turn, well, alright, this one goes first. At the end environment turn, this card deals the 3 non-environment targets with the lowest hit points 1 toxic damage each. That's going to be these guys. 3 with the lowest hit points. Alright, so Setback's going to be 1. And I can choose among these guys, and I'll choose these 2. And then at the end environment turn, 1 player may either draw 3 cards or play 1 card. If no cards are drawn or played this way, destroy the card. Well, I don't want to. I think I'm going to play a card. Okay, I'm going to play Grappling Hook. Destroy one ongoing or environment card, and then you may draw a card. So I will destroy this, and then draw a card. However, when this card is destroyed, it deals each non-environment target, that's everybody, 1 toxic damage. Okay, so it's one for him, one for Mr. Fixer, one for her, and then one for the operative. Chairman is immune to damage. So, there we go. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we've... Oh wait, we still have to play an environment card. Yeah, okay. I forgot. We got to play this thing here. This is Master of the Temple. At the end of environment turn, search the environment deck and trash for the true form. Put it into play. Shuffle the environment trash into its deck. The true form deals each non-environment at one time, and then destroy this card. Oh boy. Alright. Let's find this here. Alright, here's the true form. Alright. Alright. The true form deals each okay. Now in the end, the true form deals each non-environment target 2 damage, basically. So he's taking 2. 2. 2. And him. 2. She'll take 2. And then we destroy this card. Alright, and then the true form is there. He has 13 hit points. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals a non-environment target with the second highest hit points. That would be the chairman, but he's immune to damage. So that's good. Whenever target is destroyed, play the top card of the environment deck. Okay. So the chairman was actually the one with the second highest, because he has 35. And he's immune to damage. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's start with the chairman again. At the start of villain turn, release 3 underbosses. There are not. So now we just play a card. We have another underboss, the fence. Whenever a hero card is destroyed, both the chairman and operative regain 3 hit points. At the end of the villain turn, search the villain trash for a card named Thief. Put it into play. Okay. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Format. Cop. Thief. Here we go. 2. As you can see, a pattern going now. At the end of villain turn, destroy a hero ongoing or equipment card. Okay, I will destroy his ongoing card. Okay. And then at the end of villain turn, reveal cards from the top of the villain deck until an underboss card is revealed. Put it into play. Alright. We have another underboss. Here we go. This is going to be a problem. Alright. At the end of the villain turn, search the villain trash for a card named Crooked Cop. Put it into play. Okay. 5. See, now you see where we're going with this. Alright, Crooked Cop. Alright, here we go. Reduce damage dealt to the chairman and the operative and underbosses by 1. Okay, so here we go. Oh boy, okay, let's do Mr. Fixer's turn. Okay, we're going to play this grease gun here. Non-hero targets cannot deal damage. You may not use powers, you may not draw cards. At the start of your turn, destroy this card. Being an auto mechanic is not exactly a precise business. Okay, so there we go. We'll end his turn. It's the Wraith's turn. Okay, I'm going to play this. Destroy one ongoing or environment card. You may draw a card. And we're getting rid of this thing right here. I don't want this guy in here. So it's gone. Okay. Now, Wraith will play a power. And she can deal one target 3 damage. Which will be reduced, but it's going to be 2. And who do I want to hurt? We'll hit the thief. No. No. Who brings the thief back in? The fence, right? Yes. Okay. We're going to hit the fence. We're going to do 2 damage on him. On him out. Okay, then she'll draw a card. Okay, it's Patriot's shot. Turn. Okay, we got the flak jacket. If a Patriot will be dealt 3 or more damage from a single source, prevent it all, and destroy that card. And she's going to do her power. 1 target, 4 damage. It's reduced, so it's going to be 3. So we're going to do the fence 3 damage. And she draws a card. Okay. Let's see what we have. What's setback? Remove 2 tokens. If you do draw 1, okay. Okay, I'm going to play this right here. Remove 2 tokens from your unlucky pool. If you do, draw 1 card, and setback deals 1 target 2 melee damage. It's going to be 1. Okay. But that's enough to kill the fence. So the fence is out. He's our second underboss in there. Alright, so we have to do the hero with the highest hit points 1 damage. And that is Mr. Fixer. He's going to take 2 damage. Actually, hold on. That's not true. Non-hero targets can't deal damage because of Mr. Fixer's thing. So that's fine. Alright. So. Boom. Okay, and then set back here. We're going to use his power. We're going to add 1 token to our pool. And we're going to play the top card of our deck. Okay, remove any number of tokens from your unlucky pool. Set deck back deals that many targets 3 melee damage each. Okay. Okay, I'll remove 2 tokens, and we're going to pop out the thief. We're going to take him out, and we're going to pop the chairman for 2. Okay, and we won't take damage because they can't deal damage. Okay, so now it is the environment's turn. Reveal the top card. If it's a target, discard it. It is a target, discard it. Otherwise, put it into play. And now we play the card, and we have this idiot again. 1 player, okay. 1 player may either draw 3 cards or play a card. Okay. Um. Hmm. Okay, I think I'm going to play Throat Jab. The Wrath deals 1 target 2 melee damage. The target dealt damage this way cannot deal damage to the start of your next turn. So we're going to pop her for 1. But she can't deal damage. Then, this thing, the card deals to 3 non-environment targets with the lowest hit points 1 toxic damage each. 1, 1, and setback is 1. Okay. Okay. And now it is their turn. Now we have 2 underbosses in the trash, so we're not doing that. So let's play a card. Okay, at the start of villain turn, all cricket cops regain 3 hit points. Well, alright. Okay, so we have an underboss. We have the muscle, 8. 2, 3. Okay. Alright. Alright. And then at the end of the villain turn, reveal cards from the top of the villain deck until an underboss card is revealed. Put it into play. Alright. Alright, then we have the contract. Oh, increased damage dealt to hero targets by 1. Okay, so we're all just fixing to get some cards and a lot of damage put on here. He's at 7. Okay. And then we have, we did hers. At the end of villain turn, search the villain attack for Cricket Cop, put it into play. Villain trash for a card named Cricket Cop. I think it's already in play, so I don't think it's coming back. Oh, nope. We have another Cricket Cop. So yeah. 5. Okay. At the end of the villain turn, search the villain trash for a card named Enforcers and put it into play. Okay. And these guys are 6. Alright. Alright. Increased damage dealt to hero targets by 1. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest hit points 2 projectile damage. The highest hit points is 13, 12, 12. Yeah, alright. Alright. 3 damage to Mr. Fixer. At the end of the villain turn, search the villain trash for a card named Hired Gun, put it into play. Here we go. This is just out of control now. Alright. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the lowest hit points melee damage unless the player discards 1 card. Lowest hit points. That's going to be setback. Setback? Yeah, okay, we'll discard a card. Okay. Hired Gun. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals each hero target 2 projectile damage. It's going to be 3 projectile damage. Jesus. Okay, so we have alright. Okay. The flat jacket's going to take it for her. And setback. Okay, so we got some problems here. We got to do something. Alright, and that is the end of the turn. Jesus. Okay, so the grease gun is gone. Maybe we start doing something now. Alright. Okay, we're going to play the tire iron. we're going to play all damage dealt by Mr. Fixer is projectile damage. After Mr. Fixer damages a target, if that target has 2 or fewer hit points, destroy it. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to do some damage here. He does 1. He can't do any damage because we have these 2 crooked cops. So, okay. That's the end of his turn. It's the Wraith's turn. Okay, we're going to play Wraith regains 3 hit points. It's a 1-shot. Alright. She deals 1 target 3 melee damage. Well, actually, I reduces damage dealt to the chairman and the operative. Okay. Alright, so he could have done 1 damage to the hired gun. Let's, well, no. We want to do damage to these guys. So we're going to do damage. That's right. He would have done damage to, let's do the underboss here. The contract. Okay, Wraith can do 1 target 3 projectile damage. So let's work on one of these guys. The contract. Alright, so she's going to do 3 damage to him. And then she's going to draw a card. Okay, expatriate here. Okay, we're going to play the flak jacket again. And then we're going to deal 1 target 4 projectile damage. And that's going to kill the underboss. The contract. Okay, so that's 3 underbosses. Now she does the hero target, the highest hit points, 1 melee damage. It's gonna be expatriate. Okay. All right. Then expatriate will draw a card. Alright, Setback's turn here. If you have fewer than 7 tokens, and remove one if you do. Okay, if you have... Okay, I'm going to... Setback deals 1 target 2 melee damage. Alright, who do I want to focus on now? This guy wasn't a crooked cop, so he wouldn't have healed. Okay, so I would have did 2 to him. Okay. And then I have to do 2 to myself. And then add 2 tokens to my unlucky pool. And then I'm playing my power, where I add 1 token and I play the top card of my deck. Discard the top card of each deck. You may add or remove 3 hero tokens from your unlucky pool. I want to add 4 tokens to my unlucky pool. And then we will discard the top card of each deck. So Setbacks is discarded. Patriots is discarded. Wraith. Mr. Fixer, the chairman, and the environment. Okay. Then he will draw a card. Alright. Okay. Alright. At the start, reveal the top card if it's a target. Otherwise, it's carded. Okay. Whenever a non-character card villain is destroyed, put it under this card. At the end of the environment turn, if the true form is in play, put the bottom card under this. When this card destroyed. At the end of, if the true form is in play, put the bottom card under this card. Okay. Well, when this card is destroyed, put all. Okay. Well, all right. And then at the end, one player may either play a card. We want to keep that card, so we're going to play a card. The 3/9 with the lowest hit points. Okay. Hold on. maybe I can do something here where I can play a card. Well, I could play this one. If you have 7 or more tokens and you remove 7 of them, and setback deals one target 7 melee damage. That is a good one because I do have 7 tokens in my pool, and I can pop somebody for 7. And I think I'm going to pop the deputy. So he's done. Alright. Okay. Alright. And then we have here, at the end of environment turn, this card deals the 3 non-environment targets with the lowest hit point 1 toxic damage each. So 1, 1, and then 1. Okay. Okay. Whew. However, we still have to do hers. The highest hit point has to take 1 damage. That's expatriate, because that card was destroyed. Okay. Here we go. At the start of villain turn, if there's 3 underbosses in the villain trash, flip the chairman's card. So there are. Nah, come on. Alright, here he is, the chairman. The chairman is immune to damage from environment cards. Increased damage dealt by thugs by X. X on this card is hero -2. The first time the chairman is dealt damage each turn, the source of that damage, deal the source of that damage X melee damage. Okay. Alright. Now let's see here. At the start of the villain turn, this card deals each hero target 2 melee damage. Okay, so this is going to do 2 melee damage to each hero target. 2, 2, 2, and 2. Okay. Alright, that's at the start. So we've done our starts. Let's play a card. 1 shot. The chairman regains, okay, well, he's not going to, if the operative is active, she regains 4 hit points plus 1 hit point. Okay. 5. She's going to regain 5 hit points. So she's almost back to full. Now, we have at the end of the turn, reveal cards from the top of the villain deck until underboss is revealed. Alright. Okay, we're going to have to do some shuffling because we need an underboss. So let's see here. And the deputy, okay. That was the one to get because there are no more crooked cops. I don't think so. Okay, so that's at the end of the villain turn. Alright. Alright. Reduce, reduce. At the end of it, search the villain trash for card name Enforcers and put it in play. We don't have that. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals a hero target with the lowest hit points unless he discards 1 card. So the one with the lowest is setback, and he will discard 1 card. Okay. At the end, this card deals each hero target 2 projectile damage. 2, 2, 2. And on Mr. Fixer 2. Okay. At the end of the villain turn, search the villain trash for a card named Crooked Cop and put it into play. Well, we won't do that. Okay, and that's it for them. Now it's our hero's turn. Good God. Okay, let's see what we got. Grease Monkey. Okay, Grease Monkey Fist. Whenever Mr. Fixer deals damage, you may choose the type of damage. Increase damage dealt by Mr. Fixer by 1. Okay. Okay, and then he's going to hit somebody. He's going to do 3 damage, actually. If he hits the operative. And that's who he's going to... Well, no, they're reduced. So he's going to do 3 damage on one of these cricket cops. They're gone. And he's going to draw a card. Okay, the Wraith here. Let's see what she can do. Okay, destroy 1 ongoing or environment card. You may draw a card. So we'll destroy that. And then we can draw a card. Okay, and then she'll play a card, and she's going to do 3 projectile damage to that crooked cop. Okay. Okay, we have the assault rifle. Yeah. We're going to play this. She deals up to 3 targets, 2 projectile damage each. So we're going to do this one. Boom. And actually, okay, who had the lowest hit points? Setback. So Setback's actually going to take 2 damage because that's 2 that we forgot. Okay. Then she's going to do 2 on this guy, the Thug. He's going to take the projectile damage. And 2 on her. Okay. And draw a card. Setback here. Any number of tokens from Setback deals that many targets. Okay, Setback really is not going to play any cards, and it says word of this power, add 1 token to your unlucky pool, and then we play the top card of our deck. If there are 0 tokens in your unlucky pool, Setback regains 3 hit points. Okay. So he's regained 3 hit points, and then he'll get to draw a card. Okay. Man. Okay. Here we go. Reveal the top card. If it's a target. Nope. 1 player may either... Alright. So now we play a card. There we go. When this card enters play, it deals the non-environment target with the lowest hit points 3 melee damage. Okay, that's going to be this guy right here. Okay. When this card will be destroyed, move it to the top of a hero deck instead. When this card will be drawn, this card or revealed or played, put it. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, so now, at the end of environment turn, 1 player may either draw 3 cards or play a card. Okay. I think I want to play a card. I want to play this for Wraith. It's an equipment card. Increase projectile damage dealt by Wraith by 2. Okay. Alright. At the end of environment turn, this card deals to 3 non-environment targets with the lowest hit points, 1 toxic damage each. Okay. So it's these guys, 1, 1, 1. Then we have this thing right here. The true form. At the end of the environment turn, search the environment deck and trash for the true form, put it into play. Shuffle the environment trash into its deck. The true form deals each non-environment target 1 toxic, 1 radiant. Okay, so 2 damage. Okay, well she's going to take 2, 2, 2, and then these enforcers are destroyed. 2. Okay, and then she's going to do hero with the highest 1, which is her. Okay. Alright, so this is going there, and then we have the true form. Let me get this thing back. And we'll go here. Okay, whenever, okay. At the end of environment turn, this card deals the non-environment target with the second highest hit points, 3 radiant damage, and 3 toxic damage. Good God. Second highest. That's the chairman. But he is immune to damage from environment cards. So he cannot take damage from environment cards. Okay, so we're done. Yeesh. Alright, so it's this turn. Alright, the first time that he hasn't taken any damage. Okay, and then this one right here. Alright, so let's play a card. At the start of villain card, this card deals each hero target 2 melee damage. And then at the start of villain turn, cricket cops are getting 3. Okay, so he's going to do 2 melee damage to him. 2 melee damage to her. Melee damage. 2 melee damage. Okay. Alright. So now we have to play a card. And we have a one-shot. The chairman regains, okay. The operative, she regains 5 hit points. Okay. She regained 5 hit points. Alright, now we have to play an underboss card. Okay, we have the fence. Okay. And it says whenever a hero card is destroyed, both the chairman and operative regain 3 hit points. At the villain turn, search villain trash for a card named Thief and put it into play. Well, it's not in there. So we kind of got lucky. So I get to respawn at least once, but... Okay, and then at the end of the villain turn, reveal cards. Okay, so... We have fence. Alright, and then we have our end of the villain turns here. Search the villain trash for a card named Enforcers and put it into play. Okay, that's not good. So 6. At the end of the villain turn, search the villain trash for a card named Crooked Cop. Put it into play. Okay. Search the card named Thief. It's not in there. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the lowest hit points, melee damage, unless they discard a card. And that's still setback. So he'll discard a card. Okay. And now it's our hero's turn. Okay, it's Mr. Fixer's turn. Okay, jeez, one search for trash for stun putting issues. No. Okay. Dual crowbars. When Mr. Fixer deals damage, he may deal that damage to one other target as well. Increase damage dealt by Mr. Fixer by 1. We got to put the other tool card in our hand. Okay, so that's cool. Because now, he is 1, 2, 3. And then since these are our nemesis, we can do 4 damage. Alright, we're going to do 4 damage to her. We're not going to hit the chairman yet. We'll do 4 damage to... Oh, we have to reduce it. That's going to be 3. Okay. We'll do the Crooked Cop. And then we'll do this. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Wraith. Okay, we're going to have this. The first time the Wraith is dealt damage by a target, each turn the Wraith deals that target 2 melee damage. Okay, I want to do somebody some damage here. And I'm going to do 5 projectile damage. And I'm going to take out these guys. That means she's going to do 1 to the highest, which is her. Okay, and then she's going to turn around because of that and do 1 melee damage to her. Okay, she draw a card. Expatriate. Okay, we're going to play you may use as many powers as you have guns in play. Okay, so we can do these. I can deal 1 target, 3 targets, 2 projectile damage. So we'll do him, we'll take him out. And that means the highest is her. No, it's actually him. Okay. Okay. 2. And 2. Then I can deal 1 target 4 damage. And I'm going to pop her. And then I'm going to draw a card. Setback. I'm going to play this. Add 3 tokens to your unlucky pool. Setback deals 1 target 3 melee damage. Okay. Let's do that. I want to hit the deputy. And then I'm going to draw a card. Okay, now it's the environment turn. Reveal the top card. If it's a target, okay, at the end of the environment turn, each player may discard. Okay, we'll put that into play. Now we do our environment. This card will be destroyed. When this card will be drawn, okay, and then we play this Dragon Student. It deals a non-environment target with the lowest hit points 3 melee damage. Okay. That's going to be this guy, the deputy. Okay. And so she's going to do 1 damage to the one with the highest. It'll be expatriate. Okay. Alright, and the player may play a card. Okay. Alright, so somebody can play a card. I don't know. Let's see here. Okay, well I can see. Or I can draw a card. This says I can draw 3 cards. Okay, well I'll have setback draw 3 cards. Okay, at the end of environment turn, this card deals with 3 non-environment targets with the lowest hit points 1 toxic damage each. Okay, 1, 1, 1. Okay. When this card will be destroyed, move it to the top of a hero deck instead. Okay, when this card will be drawn, this card revealed or played. Okay, well that's not doing anything. Alright, at the end of environment turn, this card deals the non-environment target with the second highest hit points, 3 radiant, 3 psych. Okay. That's the chairman, he's immune still. At the end of environment turn, each player may discard any number of cards. If a hero plus 6 cards or discard, flip and incapacitate a hero's character for storm. Wow. Huh. Alright, well that's it for the environment. Okay, so here we go. At the start. Alright, we don't have any at the starts. Let's play a card. Play the top 2 cards of the environment deck. Okay. This thing. Okay, well, we only have one true form. So, alright. Each non-environment target take 2 damage. Okay, well, she's going to take 2. He's going to take 2. He's going to take 2. 2. 2. 2. And 2. Okay. And then this one, start of, okay, at the end of our turn, play me to draw 3 cards or play 1 card. Okay, we have this again. Let's see. I didn't want to play any cards, but I might can do something. Alright, I think we can do something. Move any number of tokens from your unlucky pool. Setback deals that many targets 3 melee damage. Okay. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do 1. Alright, and then the highest hit point is going to take 1 damage. And that will be her. Another 3. And then 1 on her. And then she's going to take 3. Okay. And then I can do 1 more target. 3. One of these assassin guys. When this card will be destroyed, move it to the top of a hero deck instead. Okay. Huh. Okay, well that's pretty good. Alright, and then we have any at the end of turns. Reveal cards from the top of the deck until an underboss card is revealed. Alright. Nope. 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 Alright, we have the contract. Alright, at the end of the turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest hit points 2 projectile damage. It's going to be... we'll do Expatriate. Okay. At the end of the villain turn, search the villain trash for a card named Hired Gun and put it into play. Okay, here we go. And then at the end of the villain turn, deals each hero card 2 projectile damage. So 2, 2, 2, and setback 2. Okay. Now it's our hero's turn. Let's see what we can do. We gotta start working on this shit. Okay, I'm going to play this jack handle. And it says whenever Mr. Fixer will deal damage to a target, he deals that much damage to all non-hero targets. Okay, that's fine. So I can do 1, 2, 3 to them. And the way I'm going to do this is all of these guys are going to take 3 damage. So it's 1, 2. It's because they're nemesis. Okay. And he's going to take 1, 2, 3. But then he's going to do, oh man, increased damage dealt to thugs by X. Hero mine. Alright, so everybody's going to take an extra damage. Which would have did Flap Jacket. So actually, let's give her 2 more and then get rid of the Flap Jacket. Okay, so he had to take that many. Alright, so he takes 3. He's done. Okay, and then the highest hit points is going to take 1 damage. It's her. And then he's going to take 3. Okay. And that's it. Alright. Well, I don't really have anything I can do with that. Oh, that's right. She would have done, because the Wraith would have. Yeah, the Wraith did take damage from the Operative, so she would have took damage as well. Because the Wraith does that. Alright. I can reduce damage dealt by environment cards by 1. Let's play a power. Alright, so I can do somebody 5 damage. Alright, we'll do her 5 damage. And then we'll draw a card. What do I want to do? Okay, I think I'm going to do 3 targets, 2 projectile damage. Well, I'm going to play a card. I'm going to play this gun card. Or, yeah, 3 targets, 2 projectile damage. So I'll pop him for 2. Pop her for 2. And I'll pop him for 2. Then I'll draw a card. Okay, set back here. Okay, that's not going to be good. Okay, I'm going to play this. Cash out. Remove any number of tokens from your unlucky pool. Draw that many cards. Each player may discard 1 card. If 3 cards are discarded this way, each hero target regains 2 hit points. Okay. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to just discard 3 cards from Mr. Fixer. So every hero is going to regain 2 hit points. 2, 2, 2, and 2. Okay. Then he's going to play his power. Add 3 tokens to your lucky pool, which he's going to do. And he's going to do 1 target, 3 melee damage, and we're going to kill the contract. And of course, he's going to do the one with the highest hit points, 1 damage, which is, we'll say, Wraith. Okay. Then he's going to draw a card. Here we go. When this card will be drawn, this card revealed or played, put it into play in the environment play area. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 there. And then when it's revealed, it deals the non-environment target with the lowest hit points. Well, crap. That backfired on me. That's going to be set back. 3 melee damage, yeah? Okay. Alright. Alright, now I gotta shuffle a bunch of environment cards here because I got plenty out here that I cannot do anything with. Alright, so we have at the start of the environment turn, we have that twice actually. Jeez. Okay. Reveal the top card of the environment deck. If it's a target, discard it, otherwise put it into play. It's a target, we discard it. Okay. Alright. And then we have that again. This is not a target. Now this is not going to count though because alright. So what this thing is going to do is it's going to deal each non-environment target 2 damage. Which she's going to take 2. He's immune. 2, 2, 2, and that kills setback. The setback is, or knocks him out. Okay. Alright. Now we have to grab a card. And we have the poisoner lady. Yeah. Okay, now these environment cards are going to start hurting us. Okay, so, alright. At the end of the environment turn, one player may either draw 3 cards or play a card. If no one is done that way, destroy this card. Okay, I'm not going to play that, so what we're going to do is we're just going to destroy that card. Okay? Alright. Then we have, at the end of the environment turn, this card deals with 3 non-environment targets with the lowest hit points, 1 toxic damage each. Well, that's going to be these 3. Okay? At the end of the environment turn, this card deals a non-environment target with the 2nd highest hit points. That's going to be her. 6 damage. So she just took a pop. Alright, at the end of the environment turn, each player may discard any number of cards. If 6 cards are discarded this way, flip an incapacitated hero card. Okay. We're going to do that. 1, 2. She's going to discard. 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Restore it to 8 hit points and that okay, and draws 2 cards. Alright. That's a good card there. Draws 2 cards. Okay. Alright. Heroes return this way cannot damage environment targets this game. Okay. Then this one right here, well, that's not going to do anything. And this one right here may either draw 3 cards or play 1 card. Okay, we're going to play this one right here. And then, of course, this one's not going to do nothing. And then this one's going to do the 3 non-environment targets with the lowest hit points, 1 toxic damage each. So it's going to be these 3. 1 here, here. Alright, that's the end of the environment turn. Now we have this turn. We have, alright, so we have nothing there, so we're going to draw a card. We have a thug. Alright, he's going to be 3. Alright, and then we have at the end until an underboss card is revealed. Alright, we have the broker. Okay. Let's see, what does the broker do? At the end of the environment turn, search the villain trash. Okay, at the start of the villain turn, play the top. Alright. Put informant. Okay. Alright, so what's going to happen is, we have to find, at the end of the villain turn, this card deals each hero target 2 projectile damage. 2. Okay, however, this is the new turn, so she's going to do 2 damage to him, because the Wraith does that. Okay. And 2. Okay. Villain trash for informant. And the informant is not in the villain trash. So we kind of got lucky on that. And now it's our hero's turn. It's Mr. Fixer's turn. Let's see what we need to do. Okay, well, we ain't even going to play a card. We're just going to do this. Alright, so we're going to do... We deal damage to target. He deals that much damage to all non-hero targets. So he's going to do 3 damage. So, let's do this here. We're going to do 3 damage to the operative. And it's going to be 7. Then, we're going to do... We can do this in any order. We're going to do damage to the hired gun. It's going to kill him. She's going to do the one with the highest hit points. Just set pack 1 damage. Then he's going to do 3 to him. However, oh, that's right. Everybody needs to take an extra damage because of that hired gun crap that guy does. Yeah. Okay. However, he's going to deal that source the same damage. So Mr. Fixer is out. Okay, so he's incapacitated. And that's the end of his turn. Okay. Then, the Wraith here. I can play this. Reduce damage dealt by environment cards by 1. I have 2 of them out there now. And I can deal 1 target 5 damage. I'm going to do the operative 5 damage. And we're going to draw a card. Okay. Okay, I'll play Arsenal Axe. I'm not even going to play that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to deal 3 targets. Each non-hero target 1 projectile damage. 3 targets 2 projectile damage. Okay, so I'm going to do 2, 2, 2. Then we'll draw a card. Setback here. He really doesn't have any cards to play. So that's it. But he does have a power. It says add 3 tokens to your unlucky pool. Deals 1 target 3 melee damage. Okay, we're going to take out the operative. Incapacitated. There she is. Increased damage dealt by the chairman by 1. Okay. Then that's it for him. Okay. So let's go in order that we can go. It's the environment turn. We have at the start. Reveal the top card. If it's a target, discard it, otherwise put it into play. Okay, this is going into play. God dog it. Alright, he's going to do each non-environment target 1 toxic and 1 radiant. So he's taking 2. 2, and it's going to pop her. Actually, it is not. Nobody's taking 2 because we've reduced damage on that. So, because of these. Alright, so that's fine. Okay. Now we draw an environment card. When a non-character villain card, put it under this card. Okay. Alright. Now we have at the end of the environment turn, 3 non-environment targets with the lowest one. Okay, it's not doing any damage. He will do damage though, because he's doing 6 damage to somebody. This card deals the non-environment target with the second highest hit points 6 damage. That's going to be 4. And that's going to be setback. So setback is incapacitated again. Okay. And then this card is not doing nothing. At the end of the environment turn, one player may either draw 3 cards or play 1 card. Alright. Let's draw 3 cards for her. Oh, actually no. I'm going to play a card. Sorry. Draw 4 cards and discard 2 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Take those and then discard these 2. Okay. Alright. And then there's that. And then... Wait a minute, I forgot to do this. Each player may discard any number of cards. Okay. The problem is I don't have enough cards to discard to do that. So that's not going to happen. And then of course this would deal damage. But we're not dealing any damage. Okay. So that's the end of the turn. It is the chairman's turn. He's not doing... I just play the top card of the villain deck. Thug. 2. Okay. Search the villain trash for a card named Informant. Well, we just found it. Alright, and that's the end. Well, we have to play another card, that's right. We have 1 shot. He regains 5 hit points. Okay. Now it's the hero's turn. Now it's Mr. Fixer. Destroy an ongoing card. Well, we don't have one. One player may draw a card, select an equipment card in the hero trash, and put it into play. I think I have Flat Jacket. Yeah, let me put that into play. Okay, so it's the race turn. Okay, we're going to play this. Draw a card. Okay. Search your deck for an equipment card and put it into play or in your hand. Okay. Shuffle your deck. Then you may play a card. Well, this is what I'm going to play. I deal 1 target, 2 melee damage. Target dealt damage this way cannot deal damage until the start of the next turn. I'm going to do him 2 melee. He can't do damage. Okay. Now I'm going to play a power. And let's see here. I'm going to deal him 5 damage. Okay. And then I'm going to draw a card. Okay, it's Patriot. I'm not going to play any of these. And I'm going to do 3 targets, 2 projectile damage each. Okay. Alright. I'm going to kill the informant. I'm going to do 2 on this one. I'm going to do 2 on him. Okay. Then I'll draw a card. Alright, setback. One hero may use a power, or one may play a card, discard the top card of every deck. Okay. Okay, if I play this... No. use a power. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that again. I'm going to do up to 3 targets, 2 projectiles. So I'm going to take out the broker. I'm going to hit him. And then I will hit no, these I'll hit this thing. Okay. And that is it. Okay. So let's see what we're gonna do. Now we do have at the start of the environment turn, reveal the top card environment deck. If it's a target, discard it, otherwise put into play. It is discarded. Okay. Alright. Alright, so now we play the environment deck and we have this thing here. Again. Okay. Now it says at the end of the environment turn, this card deals the 3 non-environment targets with the lowest hit points. Okay. Can't be done. Okay. Then this thing at the end of environment, this card deals the second highest hit points, 6 damage. Okay. Well, here we go. The flap jacket is going to save her. The environment, its card may play up to 6 cards. Flip an incapacitated hero. Okay, I can do that this time. I can do that. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I can flip an incapacitated hero. Who do I want to flip though? Setback or Mr. Fixer? I want to flip Mr. Fixer. Let's give him 8 hit points. Wait a minute, how many hit points? 8 hit points, yeah. And he draws 2 cards. Okay. Alright. Not doing anything. At the end, one player may either draw 3 cards or play a card. Okay. Now, I'll let her draw 3 cards. Okay. Alright. This is not doing anything. This can't do anything. This is not doing anything. Alright. One player may either draw 3 cards or play a card. Got an ammo card in here. Do not draw 3 cards or play a card. Okay. Charge. Mr. Fixer. Deals 1 target, 2 melee damage. That's 3 damage. He's going to do it on him. Remember, this guy can't deal damage this turn because Wraith popped him with that thing. So he can't do damage yet. Okay, that's the end of the environment turn. So it is now the chairman's turn. Okay, so he's just going to draw a card. Thug. Okay, at the end of the villain turn, destroy a hero ongoing or an equipment card. Okay, it's no problem. We will destroy this equipment card. And that's basically it. That's all I can do. It's Mr. Fixer's turn. Okay, we're going to play this tool. Increase damage dealt with Mr. Fixer by 1. Reduce damage dealt to Mr. Fixer by 1. So now he's going to pop 2, 3. He's going to do 3 damage on the chairman. And he can't do any damage back. And then we'll draw a card. It's the race turn. Okay, it says draw a card. Okay. Search your deck for an equipment card and either put it into play or your hand, shuffle your deck. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna play this. You may use an additional power during your phase. Okay, and it says I can play a card, which I'm not going to. And now I can use 2 powers. So I will do. Well, hold on. I will not put that into play, and I will not. That will not be the card I use. I want to use. Wow, where's that one? Here we go. Right there. Okay. Okay. I put it into play. Then I play, and it says you may play cards, so I play that card. Alright. Okay. So now I can do 2 powers. Now I want to do 1 target 5 damage. So I'm going to pop him for 5. Then, it says I can use an additional power. 3 targets, 1 projectile damage. That's going to be 3 damage. So I'm going to kill this guy. And I'm going to do 3 to the chairman. Okay. And then I'm going to draw a card. Okay, it's Patriot's turn. And I'm going to I can put the submachine gun back in. Deals up to 3 targets, 1 target, 4 projectile damage. So I'll pop him. He's got 1 hit point left. Draw a card. It's the end of my turn. 1 hero may use a power now. She's going to do it again. She's going to pop him, and he is dead. Wow, was that hard? Okay. Whew. Man, that was a heck of a game. That was fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on that. Man. That, you see how he played, man. He kept spawning thugs and all that stuff, and we just made the game ridiculous hard, but somehow we did it. And the environment didn't help. Well, it did help. This card saved us. The Rites of Revival. Being able to play that saved us. So, otherwise, we'd had more dead heroes than we would have had. Okay, well, we won't see the chairman again, but we will see the operative again. So I hope to see you next time, and we're going to play against the last villain from Rook City. Until then, have fun.